Welcome back. So let's take a look at what ChatGPT, Copilot, and Gemini, for instance, actually do. So ChatGPT, Copilot, and Gemini are examples of generative AI tools. They're designed to assist humans by producing language-based outputs. So at a high level, they take user input and generate responses that sound natural, relevant, and context-aware. That's the real purpose of these tools. Now, these tools do not think or understand information in a human sense. Instead, the way they work is that they analyze patterns in language based on what they were trained on and then predict what words are most likely to come next in a response. So, one of the primary things these tools do is generate text. This includes writing emails, summaries, explanations, outlines, doing research, and conversational responses based on prompts provided by users. And these prompts are basically a set of instructions that users provide, and then based on the prompt, you will get an output from these tools. So the better the prompt is, the better the output. Now, they also assist with idea generation. What that means is that users often rely on these tools to brainstorm topics. For example, you could ask, what should I eat today, later in the day, because I'm a vegetarian? Well, that's something that will be generated by these tools as an idea. Or you can say users often rely, for example, to brainstorm topics like I just mentioned, draft initial versions of content. For example, create a course outline for me. Well, it will do that. Or explore different ways to phrase or structure information. For example, where should I travel today? So, another common use is the summarization. Now, these tools can take long pieces of text and produce shorter summaries that highlight key points. So, for instance, if you wrote a large article and you'd like to know the summary of the article, it is going to go ahead and these tools are going to generate the summary for you. And this is fairly powerful because it highlights the key points, which basically helps users process information more quickly. Now, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini also help with solving problems and offer guidance. This is a fairly powerful way to deal with these tools. They can suggest steps, explain concepts, or provide examples, acting as assistants rather than decision makers. And this is a key differentiation that I like to highlight, is because they are basically a tool, and we always use tools as assistants to help us, not make decisions for us. So in the workplace settings, for example, these tools are often integrated into existing software. For instance, Copilot in VS Code, and I use that regularly. They allow us to create code. They assist in documents, spreadsheet, code editors, offer suggestions as users work. And now, of course, we have agentic AI, and I'll talk about that later also, where agents are actually coding for you, writing software for you based on your initial prompt. All right, despite their usefulness, these tools do not verify facts in real time, and that's really a limitation. What they do is they generate responses based on patterns, like I mentioned earlier, which means they can sometimes produce information that is outdated, incomplete, or incorrect, or maybe a few years old. What if you wanted latest information, for instance, as of right now? These tools are not designed to provide you that. And they still reflect bias or unintended assumptions. So make sure you watch out for those. All right, another important point is that these tools respond differently depending on how they are prompted. Like I mentioned earlier, very important. What you give is what you get out, right? So input versus output. So the better the prompt, the better the output. The quality and clarity of the input strongly influences the output, which places responsibly on the user. And that's really what you're responsible for, because whatever prompt you give to these tools, that's exactly what the output you are going to receive. Now, because these tools sound confident and fluent, it's easy to overestimate their reliability because the output is just so candid, right? It's just so clear with clarity. So you tend to assume that this is the right answer. Well, this is the reliable answer. Well, this makes human review and judgment essential, especially when outputs are used in professional or sensitive contexts, right? So it's important to understand what you accept from these tools. So next is understanding what these tools actually do. In other words, helps set realistic expectations. What that means is they're powerful assistants, but they're not authorities by any means. They're not experts or replacements of human responsibility. Now, this is an important differentiation right here. So throughout this course, of course, we are going to treat tools like ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini as examples of generative AI. The ethical principles you learn apply broadly regardless of which tool you use. So I hope this helped. Let me know if you have any questions. And with this, let's move to the next lesson.